I am back after fucking up for a week. For anybody that's joining in, I guess we got a little holiday stream. I remember I was telling y'all about all the explosions and stuff going on outside my window. It's like kind of calmed down, ironically, today. I would think it would be going on more now since it's Saturday. But today we gonna do a stream of some Capcom classics. I've never actually played Final Fight like that. I guess that was like the Nintendo version of Streets of Rage. I didn't have a Nintendo growing up, so I think I beat this years ago, but I really don't even remember. But I'm gonna just give this one a try first because I haven't played this in a long time. Might even try Ghouls and Ghosts too. This game is hard as a motherfucker though. Yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins are both hard. But the NES version I remember was even harder than this because you got the stiff ass controls. You know, it's been everybody that's played this though. But yeah, it's been everybody that's played this though. So a lot of these games were arcade classics. I'm seeing they weren't really too much system games. But Alex McGee, as usual, has tapped into the building. McGee, as usual, has tapped into the building. What is going on, my G? Just sitting here as usual, doing another little stream. Never was too much of a Street Fighter fan like that either. I ain't gonna lie, I played this game a lot though. I probably played it just as much as I played Mortal Kombat. I don't know, but I mean, just knowing that Mortal Kombat existed at the same time that this was going on. This came out in '91. Yeah, I played this growing up, but I just always remember Mortal Kombat, and I just preferred it over this. And then they got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, all these motherfuckers are hard, but I like these games though. I might give it a try, try to stream it, but I want to try Ghosts and Goblins first. That's like the hardcore gaming for the hardcore gamers. Yeah, just got home. I feel you. I got home. I've been home a little bit all day. Kind of just been kind of running errands and stuff, and then kind of was thinking of what game I wanted to stream. I kind of had to give Fantasy Star a little bit of a break. Um, I'm gonna go back to that later, but you know it's kind of a lot of dragging on going through those caves. I do want to show you guys like the later bosses later on in that game, but I got to do a little bit more grinding in that and try to get through some of those caves first. I didn't want to bore y'all too much with that, but we'll get back to Fantasy Star a little later. I just kind of wanted to veer off and try on Final Fight. I was thinking with Final Fight, I didn't grow up playing Nintendo games, so I never really played this that much. I heard about it, but you know, I never knew too much about it. I was always the Streets of Rage guy. I'm gonna do Streets of Rage later, but like I said, when I do that one, I'm gonna have somebody else in the stream as well. So you know, it'll be like kind of like how I remember playing it back in the day. Well, I'm gonna have a special guest for that one. Oh, okay. Where's Somersville? That's in New York. So basic the combinations. Oh wow, you came down south. Damn, you damn near towards Georgia. Oh, Somerville, South Carolina. Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, the South is much different from up north. Just how I'm pretty sure things are much slower down here. It seemed like to you, especially in South Carolina, because it's not like definitely not like Atlanta. Or just give you a good place to kind of just relax and not really have to worry about rushing and being caught up in in rushing and hustling all the time. You son of a whatever you done with her. Oh, so you going after this game? You going after a female? Oh hell no, man! All those beefed up, super swole '80s dudes and fighting '80s dudes like in all these action movies, they were fucking simps. Man, all those beefed up, swole '80s dudes and fighting '80s dudes like in all these action movies, they were fucking simps. That's funny. You got Guy labeled at 5'8", 158 pounds. He's about basically built like me. Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on. Damn. He's about basically built like me. Oh man, I wanted to at least read his attributes. That's lame as hell. They threw me in the fight. At least on Streets of Rage, you get to kind of wait. Oh, I know him. He looked like the guy off Streets of Rage. Ooh. Got the diamond. What the hell does that do? That kick is nasty. This game is just like every Chinese action movie that came out in the late 70s and all throughout the 80s. Well, in the 80s, they were making a bunch of ninja movies. Not gonna lie, a lot of them were hard as hell, though. You had what was that guy, one armed assassin or something like that? I remember he used to go around with his baby carriage. That movie was fire as hell. I got a bunch of them over here on my shelf, actually. Got one called Mafia versus Ninja. Damn. Yeah, Hagar's daughter was kidding. Oh, okay. I see what's going on now. Well, at least in Streets of Rage, they were fighting to get rid of all the corruption in the city. I just like the plot of Streets of Rage a lot better. Well, at least in Streets of Rage, they were fighting to get rid of all the corruption in the city. I just like the plot of Streets of Rage a lot better. But I know in Double Dragon, they actually were fighting over a female. I remember in that game. I do remember that specifically. I know in Double Dragon, they actually were fighting over a female. I remember in the end of the game, if I can remember correctly, if you played in the 2-player mode, like you had, damn it, the microphone keep falling. My bad, y'all. Hold on. If I can remember correctly, if you played in the 2-player mode, yeah, but if you played in the 2-player mode, I remember you had to fight each other, and between whoever won between both of y'all, that's who decided who got the girl. It was like weird. Between whoever won between both of y'all, that's who decided. It was like weird. Oh, good kick. Oh, damn, I ain't really want to get that. Yeah, this game basically is Streets of Rage. I mean, I can see where Streets of Rage got its influence. It just kind of had its own flair to it. Oh shit. 3, 2. Oh damn! I wanted to get somebody else. Me and you, buddy. We're gonna settle this fall. You're gonna tell me where the fucking Mr. X is, or Mr. Z, whoever he is. Oh, he done called his henchman out. Oh, we got the strippers out here now. Damn. It's so funny because strippers are so lazy, so I don't even know how he would even get her to even fight for him. Shit. She was replaced with a guy on the Nintendo version. Yeah, I guess I could see that because younger kids were the ones that were at home playing the consoles, and the older kids were the ones at the arcades, standing on the corners all day, trying to be delinquents and being outside all day. So yeah, that makes sense. It's just like in Narc. I remember in Narc, like you actually had the girls coming up to you going, "Ugh." If I could remember right, no, that was in the other game. It was on Neo Geo when the guy was giving you a blowjob. That shit was weird as fuck. That was one of the weirdest things I ever seen in a video game. But I do remember in Narc, yeah, you had prostitutes coming up to you. And but yeah, on the Sega, and that's another reason why I wasn't really a Nintendo guy either, because like a lot of those games I thought were a little too kiddie for me. It was like I said, like I've always wanted to like play games that were like movies, and the Sega video games to me kind of had resembled that. I always preferred the Sega over Nintendo any day. Nintendo had good games, but Sega didn't give a fuck. And, Sega was really like the PlayStation 2 of the 90s. Sega didn't give a fuck. It was really like the PlayStation 2 of the 90s. Look at me talking about the PS2 and we on the PS damn 5 now. I'm still talking about the PlayStation 2. It was that iconic. And we in 2021. I'm still talking about the PlayStation 2. Come on, Poison. This girl is poison. Come on, Poison. This girl is poison. This guy's name is Hollywood. He's supposed to be Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Oh, no, he look like Andre the Giant. Come on there, brother. Look like he's just. Why does he look like he's trying to come hug me like I'm his long lost nephew he ain't seen? He's like, oh, let me see you. I'm gonna go give you a fucking hug. And stop your balls out. I'm gonna go give you a fucking hug. Stop your balls out. Ooh, I just sliced his balls. Oh, got him again. Oh yeah, people are always gonna be trying to sell you stuff down here. At least you ain't have a guy coming scratching and asking you for a cigarette. You come here to Atlanta, man, you'll just be at the stoplight. You won't even have to get out your car. Somebody will come to you and be like, man, shit, bro, you got a cigarette, bro? Hey, you got $1? They'll go from asking you from $1 to asking you for 50 cent to asking you for damn 2 cent to asking if you got a blunt. These fools out here ask you for anything. I'm pretty sure here in New York it's worse. Uh, I'm just looking at these subways and stuff. This shit look like a nightmare. Our subways don't look like this. Oh, you got Axel. My boy Axel done, he's cross platform. Ooh. Oh boy, he almost had my nuts. That would have hurt. I'm not gonna lie, this game is pretty fun. It's actually, I don't know, man. Hey, like I can't say it's better than Streets of Rage, but I say it like this: I would have had just as much fun with this back in the day as I did Streets of Rage. I can never say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nintendo fans. I was a diehard Sega kid. That system created so many memories. Like, I can never say that Sonic is better than Mario, and I can't feel like Final Fight is better than Streets of Rage, even though this came first. But the music, the atmosphere, the theme, like, I don't know, Streets of Rage was just very iconic. This game is like a fucking movie. I ain't gonna lie, I would love playing this in the arcade. Man, if this guy was going around with a knife like this, somebody would have been shot him. In the city? Oh no, he got Saddam Hussein to help him. Damn, this guy's connected. This motherfucker in here, Simpson Sullivan. Motherfucker done turned into Mass Zorro. Oh shit. He stabbed me in my guts. Oh. Oh shit. Stabbed me in my guts. Oh. What's going on, Aaron? Oh, God. Boy, that was a vicious slam. Oh, wee. Oh! Damn, this dude a beast. Shit, he might be more of a beast than Max. Oh, God. Damn, this dude a beast. Shit, he might be more of a beast than Max. Oh, damn. This, I like his ferociousness. And he got the holy bar. Like, he beating like 4 people ass at once. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Lord. This dude is vicious. Ooh. Oh yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have pretty fun with Bad Boys Miami Takedown. We're gonna get back to that. I still got that foul saved. I could beat that part that I was stuck on. It's just I just need a little bit more practice at it. But it's that game is actually pretty fun, to be honest. I still got that foul saved. I could beat that. I'm up here looking at my little wall posters and stuff. I'm looking at Mortal Kombat Mythologists. I want to stream that too. But I'm thinking I don't know if I want to stream it on PlayStation or the 64 version. Because I grew up playing the 64 version. But I don't know if I could get back used to those controls on 64. I might have to do it on PlayStation. I want to stream it on PlayStation or the 64 version. Because I grew up playing the 64 version. Get back used to those controls on 64. I might have to do it on PlayStation. Oh, you cheap bastard. Fuck that. Oh, bastard. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Let's see what you're doing. You're trying to charge up and attack. Won't work on me, pal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's fun as hell. But yeah, most definitely, Alex. That's why I was thinking I might want to play the PlayStation version because I remember those cutscenes, and the 64 version didn't have that. But yeah, that's why I was thinking I might just play it on PlayStation. That's why I was thinking I might want to play the PlayStation version because I remember those cutscenes, and the 64 version didn't have that. But yeah, that's why I was thinking I might just play it on PlayStation. Fuck. Perfect. Yeah, I remember I actually had fun with Mythologists back in the day. I remember it was the summer of 2003. I'll give y'all a little backstory on that. I remember I remember I actually had fun with Mythologists. Where did we get that game from? My friend Kai. I remember in my neighborhood Palisades, we had a friend named Kai. And this was during the time when everybody was playing PlayStation 2. So me being the poor gamer that I was in the early 2000s, I was still playing Nintendo 64 and PlayStation at that time. And I remember Kai was moving, and we went to his house one day, and I remember he had a whole bunch of old 64 games, and I was convincing him. I remember, like I said, he was like really gullible. I remember. And I remember at the time, I was a little conniving back then. So I was basically convincing him, like, bro, like, you don't even be playing your 64 games anymore. This dude had Courtside. He had Mythologist. He had Star Fox 64. He had on Ocarina of Time. He had all the 64 classics, and like that's really how I knew about these games was from just looking at them in magazines, and then going to his house and seeing them. But he never used to let us play his video games. I remember this guy was like really particular. He used to be real stingy, and I guess like with him being the only child, that's just kind of naturally how he was. But I remember I had just was like fuck it. I was like, bro, you might as well go ahead and let us get all them games, man. You moving, what I'm saying? You ain't gonna ever probably be playing these again. Mind you, these games are probably worth like $200 today each. And I remember he had gave us like mostly all his 64 games. And one of them was Mythologist, and we had ended up going through the game trying to play it. I don't even remember how I got codes from it. I think I had a old cheat CC magazine that had codes for it, and thank God we did because that allowed you to do the level skip. I remember when I first played it, I was only able to get to like the stage when you were fighting in that prison, and then I wasn't able to get really too much further than that without using those codes. And I remember, ironically, y'all, this shit was so ironic. I remember that same summer, my mom was a teacher, and she was getting ready to switch schools. I remember, and I had went to the school that she was at, randomly just in her classroom, just looking through like stuff she had confiscated from students and stuff. And it was just so ironic that in 2003 she had ended up confiscating the strategy guide to the Sub-Zero Mythologist game for back then from one of her students, and I had needed it at the same time when I was trying to get through the game. Mind you, this was before we had the internet. I mean, the internet was out, but everybody didn't have it. But I didn't have the internet or nothing. But it just so happened that I had got that strategy guide, and that helped me actually beat the game. I remember. So, shout out to whoever the bad student was in 2003 at Stonewall Tail Elementary that my mom let confiscate that strategy guide from. Because without that, we would have never beat that game. But man, I had so much fun with Mythologists back in the day. At Stonewall Tail Elementary that my mom let confiscate that strategy guide from. Because without that, we would have never beat that game. But man, I had so much fun with Mythologists back in the day. One thing I will say, if I were that kid, I bet he was mad as hell whenever my mom confiscated that strategy guide, because I'm thinking this was before the internet, so he probably was screwed. He probably couldn't even beat that game after that. But if my mom had never been a teacher and she had never gotten that strategy guide, maybe you guys would never have found out about the frustrated game reviewer in 2010, which was ended up being 7 years later. So it's ironic how things happen. 2010, which was ended up being 7 years later. So it's ironic how things happen. Oh, yeah. Hey, who's this? Hey, what the hell? Hey, I didn't pay for this kind of service. Somebody get this fucker. Hey, I'm gonna get you. Cinnamon! Somebody get this fucker. Hey, I'm gonna get you. Cinnamon! I like how everybody just casually watching. Like this is a normal day. Like how everybody just casually watching. Damn. It's a normal day. Oh, he got me. Damn. Oh, you coming to choke me out again? Damn, he burned himself. Yeah, you're right about that. But I mean, which one could be worse, to have your name as Crusher in Streets of Rage, and you like this super or skinny, and you like a super swole guy, or to just have your name as gay? I mean, at least somebody in America would have had enough sense to know that they probably just made a typo and didn't understand the culture. But that, on the other hand, it's like that's just plain out stupid. At least somebody in America would have had enough sense to know that they probably just made a typo, didn't understand the culture. But it's like that's just plain out stupid. Damn. You buddy. And this girl got her tits exposed and shit. Oh shit. This seems like somewhere Poison would be. Where the hell is she at? Oh, that's cool. This game is cinematic. It seems like somewhere Poison would be. Where the hell is she at? Oh. Game is cinematic. Oh. Like, what are you gonna do with that little knife massage? Pissed me off. Send you to the graveyard. Send you to the digital afterlife where you'll come back in 10 seconds. There she is. I'm just thinking, what bitch did he piss off this much to where she would want to come kick his ass? Like, he must have not never tipped her. This man must have. He must be the most smoothest. He must be the smoothest John that ever existed. Because this guy literally fucking got like 10 dances for her and costed like $3,000. It didn't pay for shit and just got the hell out of the club. Like, he must have really, really pissed her off because she would not go away. Because I know that she ain't fighting for nobody else. Oh. Really, really pissed her off because she would not go away. She ain't fighting for nobody else. What the hell? Dude, like he about to start stripping. Like he about to start stripping. Ah. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was two of them. He said, fuck that. I'm pulling the strap out. Stop running, you faggot. Better stop saying that for YouTube censor me. Don't worry, YouTube. We are just playing. Stop saying that. So, we are just playing. What the hell? Look like I gotta take a lick. I gotta take a loss on that one. Take a lick. Ah. Damn it. Oh, stop being a bitch. There you go. Oh, stop being a bitch. There you go. Yeah, this game's fun. I'm not gonna lie. Would have had a really good time with this. A ripping good time. Really good time. Oh. God damn. Okay. God damn. Stuffing on balls and all. Gotta have an elevator scene in a fighting game. Or a brawler. Elevator scene in a fighting game. A brawler. Fuck that, I'm cheating. Uh-oh. This boy came as a damn super soldier. Who the fuck is he? El Gato? El Gato? Got somebody for him. Tell you better not let me get close. You better use all that speed all you got. Because when I get close. All that speed all you got. I get close. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, get his neck like that again. That's what I want. That was sexy. Ooh. Ooh. Worth it. He said, fuck it. I'm out of here. Ooh. Worth it. He said, fuck it. Fuck it. Bay Area. What does that say? Leeski. Bay Area. Who the hell is Leeski? Ooh. I know one thing. The music on Streets of Rage, of course, is better than probably damn near any video game ever created. I don't think any video game can really compete with that music. Oh, what? Man, the time is almost like non-existent in here. Look how slow it's going down. That's good. Fighting Force wasn't like that. The 5 minute the time went down pretty fast. Yeah, yeah, you could definitely see the resemblances they got from Streets of Rage. They just kind of took the same characters and just basically added their own sprites to them. Because even this guy, the guy that I was just controlling a minute ago, I mean, he looks like that. So just basically added their own sprites to him. But I like how Streets of Rage added they added a kid and then they added a female character. Like that just kind of blew it out the water when I saw that kid because I just kind of imagined as if I was in the video game, you know. And then they had a female, so I don't know. Streets of Rage was just that shit. Kind of blew it out the water when I saw that kid because I just kind of imagined as if this is kind of stereotypical, like your typical '80s, you know, super soul archetype guy coming to save the day, like or the martial arts guy, you know, the quiet mock, you know, the Liu Kang archetype. Like that was just pretty much like the thing in the '80s, in the '90s too. But they did introduce the heroine in the '90s, and I can respect them for that, along with the kids. You know, you had a lot of kids movies in the '90s where the kids were the heroes. I mean, you had in the '80s too. You had Karate Kid, the Goonies. Jesus Christ, Chase, you watched all these movies. How come you can't think of them right now? It'll come to my head. A lot of them I got right here besides me. But the Goonies, that's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I didn't actually grow up watching that movie, but when I saw it, I was like, man, this movie is awesome. I didn't actually grow up watching the movie, but I saw it. It's awesome. Damn, I got so close to getting that turkey. Got so close to getting that turkey. Damn it. The Scrippers. Uh-oh. Damn it. Scrippers. Yeah, Nintendo's so pussy talking about something they took that shit away in the Nintendo version. I swear, I'm glad I grew up with Sega. Give me the tits and all that shit. Yeah, Nintendo's so pussy talking about something they took that shit away. Nintendo version. I swear, I'm glad I grew up with Sega. Give me the tits and all that shit. Even certain games didn't have blood in them. Like for some reason, I think in the Mortal Kombat version, in Nintendo, it wasn't no blood in it, but I definitely remember blood in the Sega version. In the Nintendo version, I remember it being like sweat coming out of there. You had to like use a code to enact the blood. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Nintendo version, I remember it being like sweat. You had to like use a code to enact the blood. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Oh, that's gotta be horrible to down this pissy ass floor. Must spend a lot of jerking off in here. Oh, that's gotta be horrible to down this pissy ass floor. Spend a lot of jerking off in here. Yeah, it actually did. Yeah, the controls were terrible in the Super Nintendo. It just wasn't really designed for that. Controls were terrible in the Super Nintendo. It just wasn't really designed for that. But I'm not gonna lie, the Sega version of Mortal Kombat 2 was hard as a motherfucker. I never beat that shit. I did beat Ultimate, but I never beat Mortal Kombat 2. And I think I even beat Mortal Kombat 1, but I don't remember beating the second one though. The Sega version of Mortal Kombat 2 was hard. That shit was hard as hell, boy. I never beat that shit. I did beat Ultimate, but I never beat Mortal Kombat 2. I think I beat Mortal Kombat 1, but I don't remember beating the second one though. That shit was hard as hell, boy. I did beat Ultimate, but I never beat Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Oh, damn, I ain't mean to choose him again. There. Yes, he needed a beer to boost his adrenaline. Beer to boost his adrenaline. Fuck, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Ah. Trying to preserve it. God damn. God damn. Shit. Oh yeah. Abigail. Fuck. It hasn't been a male named Abigail since like the year 18 fucking hundred. Yeah, he's pissed off. Oh shit. He's pissed off. Supposed to be the Ultimate Warrior. Oh. Supposed to be the Ultimate. Damn. Hey, this motherfucker could take me by himself. Shit, he don't even need no help. Damn. This motherfucker could take me by himself. Shit, he don't even need no help. Yeah. Calm that ass down. He came back in Street Fighter 5. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Capcom don't never recycle their characters completely. No matter how uninteresting they are. Even in Street Fighter 1, they even use some of those characters later on. Yeah, Capcom. And Street Fighter 1 is probably one of the worst fighting games ever. I hate that game. No matter how uninteresting they are. Even in Street Fighter 1, they even use some of those characters later on. I didn't bash it. I didn't bash it that hard in my review, but during the actual playthrough of that, when I was doing my recordings, like that game was really frustrating to play. It was fun, but it was kind of frustrating. Like once you started to get further on, it was like a little too difficult. And they mellowed that out in the second one, yeah. But yeah, that first one, you could tell they were really trying to figure out what the hell they were gonna do later on. But that was more of a Japanese game than an American game. That game was a little too difficult. And they mellowed that out in the second one, yeah. But that first one, you could tell they were really trying to figure out what the hell they were gonna do later on. But that was more of a Japanese game than an American game. That game was a little too difficult. Oh shit. Oh. Fighting muscle with muscle. Muscle with muscle. Yeah, this game kind of reminds me a little more of Streets of Rage 1 than the second one. Oh! This game's got good graphics. Very good graphics. One thing about the Japanese, man, no matter what time period things were going on, they were always like 10 years ahead. This was like a game from 1997. This was in 89. One thing about the Japanese, man, no matter what time period. Nah, not quite. Games in 97 were like PlayStation games at that time. So nah, I can't say that. Oh, you bastards. Like this perspective, look like I could walk down here. Pissed if my chandeliers just fell like that. Yeah, it really does, man. Like, actually, one of the best looking arcade games I've ever seen from that time. You know, one arcade game that I want to play that I gotta find. I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably find it on some type of platform like what's that shit called on Steam or something like that. But it's the Jurassic Park arcade game that used to be inside Chuck E. Cheese. Has anybody in the stream ever played that? It used to be a Jurassic Park rail shooter that was basically like the movie. That was one of the most awesome damn arcade games of all time. If y'all ever get a chance, look it up. Look up on Jurassic Park arcade game. It used to be in Chuck E. Cheese. That used to be one of the funnest games ever. I definitely want to stream that one day. If you get a chance, look it up. Look up on Jurassic Park arcade game. It used to be in Chuck E. Cheese. That used to be one of the funnest games ever. I definitely want to stream that one day. Yeah, the seats will move. You definitely right about that, Em. Yeah, you certainly right about that. That shit was crazy. That used to be fun as hell, man. I love that game. That game and that Terminator game too. Yeah, that Terminator game was my shit as well. You certainly right about that. I mean, of course, if I were to stream it, I would have to do it with like the controller and shit like that. It wouldn't be the exact same experience, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I missed that games. I heard I was looking at this guy named the Vintage Gamer on YouTube. and I saw that he showed a video of like a old it was like an old arcade house that was in Virginia that still is active. Like it's like you can actually go in there and be in there and play arcade games, put in the quarters and be in there all day just like the old school days. It's rare that you see that. Virginia. Wish they had it down here in Georgia. You can actually go in there and be in there and play arcade games. Georgia is a film ready state, but it's not a video game friendly state. You don't be no conventions here for video games like that. You don't be seeing arcades out here no more. You don't see retro game stores like that no more. Georgia it just ain't too friendly when it come to that. Come to that. Video game friendly state. You don't be no conventions here for video games like that. You don't be seeing arcades out here no more. You don't see retro game stores like that no more. Georgia it just ain't too friendly when it come to that. Come to that. Fuck. Yeah, they got the backdrop. You can see the backdrop of the city. Yeah, this is really cool. They got the backdrop. You can see the backdrop of the city. Yeah, this is really cool. Really cool. Damn. I got the volume down so low I can't even really hear the music, so I don't even know how it sounds. Might need to turn it up. Can't find my damn remote though. Can't find my damn remote. Oh. Game is awesome. TV's tweaking out on me. Awesome. TV's tweaking out on me. Ooh. Damn, choked the hell out there. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Ooh! There's something vicious about that, man. It just gets my rocks a little too hard. Sorry, guys. seeing somebody's neck get snapped like that. Oh, something vicious about that. It's my mom to move too hard. Sorry. Snap like that. Oh. Damn, he can jump in time. If I'd have had the guy that's my size, he would have been able to hit that flip. He'd be more agile. Oh my god. Damn. You know, that's funny as hell. That had me thinking about back in the 2000s when I saw like I think it was a meme on like on my one of the little gaming channels that I was connected in Facebook, and I remember somebody had a post. They were talking about like on channel like 99 back in the day, like we used to have it. I remember it was like they used to have like the sets channels that you could get on like premium cable, but basically they advertised them to your standard cable package. So whenever you went to like channel 99 at night, and it would be like real fuzzy and black and white, but if you look real clearly, you could kind of see the sets and the nudity and everything that was going on. And dude, when I tell you I used to watch that shit every night, I remember like this was in like 2007 or 8. That was when I was watching that shit damn near like every night. I remember. I remember when everybody would be going to sleep and going to bed and shit. I'll be up watching TV, and I remember I used to know how to hit that button on the little channel button when you could switch to another channel. Like when you remember how you could go from 99, then you would push that button, you could go to channel 6 or something real quick. I remember I used to use that shit so fast. I used to be lethal with that shit. But yeah, like yeah, cable used to be fun back in the day. Expensive as hell, and I'm glad as hell we got the internet now. But them was some funny days. Glad they over though. I like the internet, and fucking internet porn way better. At least I can see it. Shit. And I'm glad as hell we got the internet now. Them was some funny days. Glad they over though. I like the internet, and fucking internet porn way better. At least I can see it. I'm glad as hell we got the internet. Glad they over though. Oh, he caught me with my own move. I ain't the only one that could do it. Oh yeah, those girls going wild infomercials. I used to kind of feel like those were a fucking jug, cause whenever the girls would lift up their shirts, they would always show like the price of the damn the tape or the DVD they were selling. I never actually even seen them shits before. As a matter of fact, I heard recently it was like on a YouTube video I saw like some girl was trying to like sue them because they had ended up finessing her into doing it, and she really didn't think that they were gonna post that and put it on the DVD, and she found herself on there, and I heard that she was trying to sue them. So apparently that didn't go right for a lot of them back then. Didn't think that they were gonna post that and put it on the DVD, and she found herself on there that she was trying to sue them. So apparently that didn't go right for a lot of them. I mean, but could you imagine like that right now, like with this Me Too movement, but this Black Lives Matter and all this stuff, like some guys just randomly going up to girls and telling her like, "Hey, flash your tits." Like we couldn't get away with that in this day and era. With this Me Too movement, this Black Lives Matter and all this stuff. Like, this is hard to imagine. This was what? Well, 20 years ago now. This wasn't 10 years ago. This was 20 years ago now. Wow, this time is going by fast. Uh-oh, final boss. She's like, help! Why this girl can't just get up off the damn wheelchair? She must be a weak female if he is in a wheelchair and still. She looked like a stripper. Strippers ain't that weak. And apparently they could go after you for a whole video game for not giving their money for a dance. So I don't get this. She looked like a stripper. Strippers ain't that weak. Apparently they could go after you for a whole video game for not giving their money for a dance. So I don't get this. It's just funny how they made women seem so docile. That's not docile, but so helpless back then and just weak. But yeah, and still, like they would chastise like a stripper and make her seem like she's a bad guy. Like that's crazy. The stripper probably was more of a real bitch than this bitch I'm trying to save. Stripper and make her seem like she's a bad. That's crazy. Stripper probably was more of a real bitch than this bitch I'm trying to save. Throw him off the balcony. I feel it coming. Oh, this nigga cheating now, man. Throw him off the balcony. I feel it coming. We got one down. You know what? I'm not even gonna do poison like that. Poison was a real bitch. She should have been the one that I should have been trying to save. I'm like, you know what, Poison? I'm sorry for not giving you all that money. I know you gotta make that money every night. And go to Waffle House after you get done and go stay in an expensive ass hotel and then end up homeless in about 2 more weeks. I'm sorry about that, Poison. Let me give you your 3,000 instead of saving this prissy ass bitch. Stay in an expensive ass hotel, homeless in about 2 weeks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that I don't think they do that. Girls Gone Wild. Like I said, they had so much scrutiny from doing that back in the 2000s that yeah, like I just remember in the 2010s I didn't hear anything about it, but the last thing I heard about it was them having a lawsuit. So I highly doubt that they're still around because like I said, in this era now you can't go around and even put that kind of stuff on the internet. And plus, who the hell is about to buy DVDs and shit like that? Wait a minute, are they fighting over each other? You can't go around and even put that kind of stuff on the internet. Plus, who the hell is about to buy DVDs and shit like that? Wait a minute, they fighting over each other? Where are you going? How can you just walk away now? I want to stay here with you, Jessica, but I can't. Not while evil still stalks the stalks the street. What the hell? What kind of A is that? Yeah, but I highly doubt that on Girls Gone Wild thing. I mean, why would people be buying DVDs of girls showing their tits when I could go to xnxx.com and literally see a girl get shitted on, pissed on, and all kind of shit. Like it's like why would people even pay for that now? Literally see a girl get shitted on, pissed on, and all kind of shit. Like it's like why would people even pay for that? Alright, Ghosts and Goblins. Try this, but give me a second. About to go get me some mac and cheese. I need to eat something before I focus. I need my mind to be real slow, so I need something heavy to eat before I can focus on this. But give me a second. About to get me some mac and cheese. I need to eat something. I need my mind to be slow, so I need something heavy to eat before I can focus on this. Yeah, like the internet honestly just killed all those fantasies we had. So where like girls going wild and Playboy and all that stuff, it's just like it don't even matter no more. I wonder if Playboy is even still around. Honestly, just killed all those fantasies we had. So where like girls going wild and Playboy is even still around. Yeah, like, I wonder if Playboy is even still around. Cause what will be the point of it? Seriously, I wonder if Playboy is even still around. Cause what will be the point of it? Seriously. Wait a minute, Playboy is still around? Wow, man. So that old crippled bastard, Hugh Hefner, is still eating off of that shit, even in his death? That's crazy as fuck. It's crazy how, even in his lifetime, he was pleased for having all them bitches around. He probably was drugging bitches to even keep them around. But Bill Cosby did that shit fucking, what, 50 years ago. And they had this man serve time for 3 years because of that. I'm thinking in the back of my head, well, goddamn, like, where was the damn semen that y'all collected from the scene? I'm like, damn, this semen dried up before half of these people in the courtroom were probably even born. Like, how the hell is this man in prison for this shit 50 years ago? Like, I'm like, man, like the same kind of quaalude that I'm like, it's no way this man probably could have remembered that shit. Or them bitches. Like, bitch, how you remember you got drugged 50 years ago? Like, damn. What them bitches? Like, bitch, how you remember you got drugged 50 years ago? Like, damn. Yeah, you said Playboy is like the Sears of porn. It really is. Hey, if it works and he still got it around, then shit. I'm sure he got a daughter or somebody that's still running that mansion, but man, ain't no telling what he was doing to keep them females in there. Shit. I remember Snoop Dogg telling a story where he said somebody he went in there because Snoop Dogg don't drink, and y'all probably always wonder why Snoop don't drink. I remember him telling the story of one of them Hollywood stories where he went to some party and they did offer him a drink. He would say he was around some white girls and shit. I think he said he was at the Playboy Mansion. And he fucked around and drunk something. They had to slip some shit in his drink. He ended up getting fucked up and passed out and ended up waking up somewhere totally different. He said he ain't drank ever since. That's why that's why you don't really see Snoop promoting liquor and all that no more. Back in the day, he used to promote like the gin and juice and all that stuff. That man Snoop don't drink no alcohol or none of that shit. So ain't no telling what the hell them folks got going on in them damn mansions and all that stuff. Snoop been smoking before we were even born. Shit, but that's why he only smokes now, because I heard that he went through some shit where he went to that Playboy Mansion and somebody slipped some shit in his drink. Yeah, like they fucked Bill Cosby. Yeah, that whole Bill Cosby shit was probably had something to do with some humiliation he had to go through. I mean, he thought he was gonna buy his own property back, and you basically helped build their platform on NBC with the Cosby Show and all the other shows he had. And you think you're gonna get a piece of ownership of that? And they just had to just put him through his ritual. That's why I guess you don't ever accept anything from them. You think that is yours, because it really ain't. Think that is yours. But do I think that he was actually drugging bitches and doing all that? Yeah. Hell, I think he really was doing that. Do I think that he was actually drugging bitches and doing all that? Yeah. Hell, I think he was doing that. That shit was funny. Somebody had a meme that said the first thing that he had was some Jello pudding pop. As soon as he got out, I was thinking, shit. I wonder if they were giving that shit to him when he was in prison. It's probably all he had to survive off of. That's what I was saying. Like, man, this shit, it was a humiliation ritual. Like, they probably was feeding that man pudding pops throughout his whole damn time. Had him goddamn tell comedy and shit while he was in there and do community service shit. They just put that man through a humiliation, man. He probably did drug them bitches, but god damn it, nigga, that semen been dried up on the scene so long ago that I don't even understand how they even remember that shit. Yeah, they probably made him wear an orange sweater. Matter of fact, he probably didn't have to wear the same sweaters as everybody else in the population. They probably made some faggot in there stitch like a specific type of colorful sweater like he used to wear in the damn show. And they probably made him wear that shit. Like a specific type of colorful sweater like he used to wear in the damn show. They probably made him wear that shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he did it. Like I said, I don't know what that whole case was about, but I'm thinking, damn it, if I was gonna try the man, at least have the damn semen on the damn in the courtroom. That's the only damn evidence they had, besides somebody's testimony. Sucks for him though. I'm so unprofessional right now. Let's see here, eating ice cream sandwiches and mac and cheese and chicken and all kind of stuff right now. Yeah, I'm eating it all the damn time, but I don't grow. My metabolism always running. Yeah, I didn't know they had all these Street Fighters on here. Yeah, the original one is the one I had on Genesis. Oh man, the air mattress. Damn, some days I'd rather just sleep on the damn floor than those things. I cannot sleep on those. Some days I'd rather just sleep on the damn floor than those things. Yeah. It reminded me when I moved back up here and I was living with my mom, I had to sleep on the floor for 2 years. I didn't even have a damn bed. I couldn't sleep on no air mattress. You must be on summer break, Alex. You must be on summer break, Alex. Yep, I figured so. Oh, you got an A1 mattress. That's cool. I just like the support of my back because I'm starting to get older. I don't like for my back to be hurting when I wake up. And air mattresses feel weird. They kind of remind me of how water beds used to feel back in the day. I don't know if y'all ever had water beds, but I remember back in the 90s, parents thought it was cool to get their kids water beds, which was probably one of the dumbest ideas ever. But I remember me and my brother had one. And we used to have it on our bunk beds until my mom switched them out and got twin mattresses. But water beds was stupid. Good old summer breaks in college. I used to love them days. I remember getting really, really high, eating carrots and biscuit, and potatoes, and fucking pancake mix. That's what we survived off of. And like two bowls, two bowls of fucking meat. We had to survive a whole summer like that. Thank God that's over. Two bowls, two bowls of fucking meat. We had to survive a whole summer like that. Thank God that's over. We did make that summer worthwhile. Like I said, was just playing just being like I said, that's when I became a real gamer. It seemed like when I started smoking, that's when I became a better gamer actually. Like I said, it was just playing, I remember for years, y'all. No lie, for years I tried to beat Resident Evil 1 and I could not beat that fucking game. The summer I started smoking weed, I beat that game in like what a couple of weeks. And I could not beat the summer I started smoking weed. Boy, Dave, see, he got his black card still. Yeah, that summer it was officially stamped. And Castlevania, yeah, Castlevania 1 on NES. One of the hardest fucking games ever made. And the stiffest damn controls you could ever deal with. Yeah, Castlevania 1 on NES. Shit, I'm a lighter. Hardest fucking game. I'm so unprofessional. I am not a role model, kids. Sounding like Charles Barkley now. I am not a role model. I am human. I'm like Sha'Carri Richardson. That shit's so lame. Fuck, they literally banned that girl from the Olympics for getting high. Like, that is so lame. I am human. I'm like Sha'Carri Richardson. That shit's so lame. They literally banned that girl from the Olympics for getting high. Like, that is so lame. The infamous Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah. But it just goes to show you, they're going to do whatever they can to restrict you from just. It's not even because she was black, honestly. I mean, it's just because, really, just to her personality. Just, you saw she was out there. She didn't look like your typical racers. I mean, she had her hair did and her nails and all that. And she was winning. So it was kind of embarrassing, to kind of show that she was able to just go out there and do how she wanted, and even I don't know. I think that they didn't want that to be represented, on the world stage, so they had to figure out some little way to try to mitigate that. I even saw some shit about they said that like the swimmers couldn't wear like swim caps anymore or something like that. So like I said, it'd be always some little thing that they doing out here, to slow you down. I mean, shit. Michael Phelps got high as fucking. He was winning all the goddamn races whenever the hell he was doing that shit. Nobody say nothing about him. slow you down. I mean, shit. Michael Phelps got high as fucking. He was winning all the goddamn races whenever the hell he was doing that shit. Nobody say nothing about him.
Damn. That's fucked up. So your bitch gets kidnapped by the devil. You gotta go on this quest to save her. That is crazy.
Your bitch gets kidnapped by the devil. You gotta go on this quest to save her. That is crazy.
Oh shit. Damn, 2 hits and you dead.
Start all the way over. Yeah, like Johnson, like literally, that's goddamn. That's the best explanation you did. That's the best. That's the best description for what you just said. Like Johnson literally did that. Sprinkle silk crack and walked away, like literally, and then got her feeling guilty about smoking weed because her mother died. To try to cope with that, they got her feeling guilty about that. That's why I'm like, wow, man. Like that's why I'm like, I don't want to be no parts of none of this stuff that's going on out here in this society because man, it's like just the way they try to restrict all your freedoms and abilities to do stuff is crazy. I don't want to be no parts of none of this stuff that's going on out here in this society because man, it's like just the way they try to restrict all your freedoms and abilities to do stuff is crazy.
Damn it. Oh shit. Oh, this man done turned me to a frog. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, this man is a frog. What the fuck? Get the knife. Get the knife. Oh yeah, this is much better. Yeah, I can't lose this. Did this shit go away? Damn! This game is crazy.
Yeah, they are. You know, that's why it's like they say. You just gotta go and venture off and create your own stuff. Honestly, create your own wealth and your own leagues, and that way you don't have to participate in their stuff. It's crazy because I've always been that guy who always did stuff like that. It's like when I was in 7th grade, crazy enough, I didn't make the basketball team, so instead of worried about trying to be on the little team for the school, I said, well, in the neighborhood, everybody's always outside watching us. It's almost like we in the NBA because it's like every neighborhood has their own best players, and we be going against each other playing pickup games all the time. I said, well, why don't we just start a league where throughout the whole Riverdale, every neighborhood basically plays like each neighborhood, and we just have our own little league out of that. And we did that for years to the point where nobody ever even cared about playing for their school. We cared about who basically was like the best player in the streets. And we did that for years. I remember some of those games we got on tape and everything. Y'all have seen some of those games, but those are like later when I came back to Palisades. Like when I was like older. But the games I remember with that, I wish that actually made me, like I said, want to get a camera when I used to want to record those games. Cause I used to want to do it like the NBA on NBC. I used to kind of imagine it like that. But but yeah, like you just gotta know how to create your own stuff. I used to want to do it like the NBA on NBC. I used to kind of imagine it like that. But yeah, you just gotta know how to create your own stuff. Ah! Man, you know, believe it or not, the best pair of shoes I think I played in were the fucking Air Force Ones. I don't know why, but those are the worst shoes to play in. But when I used to play in them, I used to play well in them for whatever reason. And those Harachis were the other pair of shoes I used to like wearing. But I never liked really playing in Jordans and stuff like that. I mean, I played okay, like, but I remember Forces and Harachis. I always played best in those for whatever reason. But I never liked really playing in Jordans and stuff like that. Really, with basketball, you know, the ugliest shoes are probably the most comfortable shoes to play in. To be honest, and the best looking shoes are the worst shoes to play in because they rip and they aren't made out of good material. Shoes are probably the most comfortable shoes to play in. To be honest, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I actually still got the first. No. The pair I got are the second generation. Those were the Kobe Harachis. But I had the first pair generation Harachis when they came out in 2004. I think I threw them away though. Should have done that, but you know they were all beat up and worn out. Those were actually the shoes I used to play in too. I still got the 2008 ones. I got a white, black, and red pair, and then a white, baby blue, and black pair. It's my favorite color. It's not really that Carolina blue, but like the royal blue. But yeah, but Nikes really aren't the best shoes to play in, honestly. Like if you play basketball, well, I mean some Nikes, I'm not gonna lie, are good to play in. Like what's those pair I got? The Air Maxes. Air Maxes feel comfortable. Sometimes they be a little slippery on the bottom, but that be the main thing when you play basketball. You want some shoes that got some good grip, cause otherwise you're gonna be sliding all over the place. Damn, man. Bruh, this game is ludicrous. Yeah, those Iversons were cool too. I actually had a pair years ago. I don't remember how they feel though. Starting to feel so old because I'm like, damn, I had all these shoes when they were new, when they were out. And it's like now I'm seeing them for $300, $400, and it's classics and all that. I'm like, damn, I remember when these shoes came out. I had a pair of them. Like I see everybody running around out here with those Jordans, those 13s and the 12s when he played in that last year against the Utah Jazz when he hit that shot. I remember when those shoes came out. I had them. I mean, even though I was a kid, but shit, if I still had them, shit would probably if I had kept them in mid condition, no telling how much them shits would be worth. Oh man, I don't know about this game. Try Street Fighter. I'm probably gonna be terrible at this. All these goddamn combinations and shit. Black guy gets knocked out. It's always got to be the black guy who loses. Black guy gets knocked out. Always got to be the black guy who loses. Black guy gets knocked out. Get a little practice in. Kind of trying to remember this. Get a little practice in. Kind of Oh, really? Chun Li.
Surprisingly, this game fights really smooth. Like, I didn't think it was gonna fight this smooth. I guess because I was so used to playing the first one. Surprisingly, this game fights really smooth. Like, I didn't think it was gonna fight this smooth. I guess because I was so used to the first one. And then the cops burned down. It's like with Floyd Mayweather fought what's his name, Conor McGregor. That was one of the funniest fights in the world. After that fight, it was like the King riots happened all over again. What's his name, Conor McGregor. That was one of the funniest fights in the world. I remember it was like one punch I remember when he hit when Floyd hit McGregor, he was like kind of got him. He was just like, all right, you got this one, nigga. He just fell out. Like, it was one of the funniest looks ever. Like, if you go back and look at the footage of that fight, I remember it was like one scene that the camera had caught, like when Floyd hit him, and he was just like, all right, you got this one, nigga. He fell out. Man, that was one of the funniest fights in the world, man. When Conor McGregor fought Floyd. Man, that was one of the funniest fights in the world, man. When Conor McGregor fought Floyd. Zangief. I don't even know if I pronounced his name right. I know it's not Zangief. It's the way an American would say it. I don't even know what the hell that means. Oh. One thing about Capcom games is they really emphasize body slams. Like, the body slams be vicious in these Capcom games. I mean, just think about in Resident Evil when Leon did that, his body slams in Resident Evil 4. Like, the body slams he did on there were vicious. So I guess they really emphasize that. I mean, just think about in Resident Evil, Leon did that, his body slams in Resident Evil 4. Like, the body slams he did on there were vicious. So I guess they really emphasize that. That's an ugly fucker.
Round one, fight!
Damn. I ain't ready for him.
super rusty in this. This ain't Scorpion.
Round two. Fight.
Super rusty.
You lose.
Damn. It was funny. You said she looked like the fucking You said she looked like one of those mummified corpse. She sounded like one of these characters you fight in this game called Shaq Fu. Like this fighting game with Shaquille O'Neal. It was funny. You said she looked like. I'm sure you heard of that. Yeah, we seen the AVGN episode of Shaq Fu. These characters you fight in this game called Shaq Fu. This fighting game with Shaquille O'Neal. It's funny. You said. I'm sure you heard of that. Yeah, we seen the AVGN episode of Shaq Fu.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, I've actually never played it before. Ironically, it was on Sega, but I never even heard of it until I saw his review. I'm like, wait a minute, Shaq had a video game? Like, where the hell, when did this happen? That was in fucking 94, so I'm like, yeah, I ain't know shit about that. Ironically, it was on Sega, but I never even heard of it until I saw his review. Like, wait a minute, Shaq had a video game? Like, where the hell, when did this happen? That was in fucking 94, so I'm like, yeah, I ain't know shit about that. It was on Sega. I never even heard of it until I saw his review. Like, wait a minute, Shaq had a video game? Like, where the hell, when did this happen? That was in fucking 94, so I'm like, yeah, oh shit.
You lose. Round two. Fight.
Damn it.
You lose.
This nigga is unstoppable.
Nine. 8. 7.
Man, he got him looking bad.
USSR.
I do like the like the concept of this game, with this like world circuit with all these fighters representing their country.
Round one. Fight.
I do like the concept of this game, with this like world circuit with all these fighters representing their country.
You lose. Round two. Fight.
Damn, come on now. Ah.
You lose. Nine. 8.
It's looking like there's hope. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to hit him with. I mean, he's representing Mother Russia pretty hard right now. Looks like that goddamn bear is kicking the Eagles' ass at this point. It's kind of taking a shit on him. That's what I'm trying to hit him with. He's representing Mother Russia pretty hard right now. Looks like that goddamn bear is kicking the Eagles' ass at this point. Taking a shit on him. Ah. Ah. Here we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Here we go. Ah, where the fuck did that come from?
Round 3. Fight.
I don't even know how to block. What the fuck? How do you block? I don't know how to block. Damn. Shit. Let's go to 1942. Let's try to go stop some Nazis. 1942. Maybe we'll start some capitalism that way. Stop some Nazis. What? You never heard of 1942 before? Wow. Yeah, this game was a classic arcade game. It used to mainly be in the arcades. Like when you first got into the arcades, it used to be like one of the first games that was there. What? You never heard of 1942 before? Usually like Mortal Kombat and shit like that. That was always always in the very back. But like the shooting games and what do you call them? I forget what's the term they call them, but yeah, but basically like these little shoot 'em ups like this, they were always like the first games that were right in the arcade. And 1942 was one of them. I forget what's the term they call them, but yeah, but basically schnups. That's what they call them, schnups. It's like the first games that were right in the arcade. 1942 was one of them. Schnups. That's what they call them, schnups. Boom. That's what they call them, schnups. Ah.
Yeah. Only thing that sucks about these games is you didn't have no special weapons. All you got to do is collect points and use this. Oh, well, you got this, but shit,
Yeah.
you don't have no
Only thing that sucks
defense.
about these games, they have no special weapons.
It was all about getting a high score, which fucking sucked.
You got this, but shit.
Yeah, they made a lot of these. I got it damn near all of them on the PlayStation 2. The only one I think I don't have is like the Namco ones. But that was like basically the Pac-Man games. Like all the Namco games would kind of suck, to be honest.
Yeah, they made a lot of these. I got damn near PlayStation 2. The only one I think I don't have is like the Namco ones. But that was like basically the Pac-Man games. Like all the Namco games kind of suck, to be honest.
Ah, damn.
Ah, damn.
Yep, these were quarter munchers. That's what I remember these games as. Because you could never beat them, but you always wanted to keep playing them. So you have to go big and bump for quarters.
Yep, these were quarter munchers. That's what I remember these games as. Could never beat them, but you always wanted to keep playing.
Now they claim it's a coin shortage that's going on, so I don't know how you would play the arcades now, but you'll have to use your card. Kids don't have debit cards. At least we didn't.
Now they claim it's a point shortage that's going on, so I don't know how you can play the arcade now, but you'll have to use your card. Kids don't have debit cards.
Damn, I don't like how you die in one hit. Like, this is some fucking bullshit. The fuck is this plane built out of? Paper? Yeah, I saw the Street Fighter collection when yeah, I never really was a Street Fighter guy like that, so I never really bought it, but I did see that one on Amazon though. I thought about buying it. I never was really much of a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, I never really was a Street Fighter guy like that, so I never really did see that on Amazon though. I thought about buying it. Never was really much of a Street Fighter guy. Yeah, I never. Bionic Commando. Damn. And this motherfucker dies in one hit too. Can he jump? He can't jump. Okay, cool concept, but damn, he got to know how to jump. This reminded me of Judge Dredd. It's gonna be another game I plan on re-reviewing one day. This reminded me of Judge Dredd. Oh, you can even do it in omnidirections. That's cool. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Not cool, I just died. I don't know if I can get jiggy with this game. It's got a cool concept though. Not really my style though. I like to kind of move loosely. You can't jump. Like, what the fuck kind of shit sense does this make? Oh shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this game. What the fuck is going on? Is he stuck on the tree? Like, oh man. Yeah. Fuck Bionic Commando. Good, cool concept, but not my style. Mainly just a bunch of war games, like. I think this is probably about to be the last one. I'm probably about to pass out. Guys, I'm getting old. I can't stay up as late as I used to back in the day. Maybe if you guys had caught me 10 years ago, I probably would have been able to do the 3 a.m. streams, but hey, Fat, I ain't getting that old. It's just that I can't do it today. I'm tired. I guess I kind of been running around all morning doing stuff. But maybe tomorrow we could do a longer stream, but I'm getting tired as hell. I think that food probably put my ass to sleep. It's just that today. I guess I kind of been running around all morning doing stuff. Yeah, we really all getting too old. Like, y'all done literally grew up with me watching these videos, man. Hell. Y'all literally have grown up watching these videos with me. Like, this shit is crazy. So, like, y'all literally grew up with me watching these videos, man. Y'all literally have grown up watching these videos with me. Shit is. It really is a blessing to see that that YouTube allowed for people like me to be able to do this, because without this I would have had to get a TV deal, and I wasn't trying to do that. So just thank God we got YouTube. To see that, without this I would have had to get a TV deal. I wasn't trying to do that. So just thank God we got YouTube. All these games were damn near the same. They got too much shit coming at you in unfair positions to where you only get hit once and the game is over. That's pretty much Capcom games in the 80s. Yeah. Too much shit coming at you in positions to where you only get hit once and the game is over. That's pretty much Capcom games. Come on, the best gunslinger in the West here, boys. You pull your pistol out, I'm gonna get you first, boy. The best gunslinger in the West here, boys. Oh my God. You gotta start over? What the hell? This is like Speed Rumbler. Is Speed Rumbler on here? I'm trying to remember what this seems like the collection that Speed Rumbler was on. This is like Speed Rumbler. Is Speed Rumbler on here? No, it's not. I can't remember what collection that shit was on, but that was one of the most frustrating games I ever played in my life. Frustrating games I ever played in my life. I think I'll get ready to make another review soon, you guys. Too. I feel like I've kind of like I said, like lately I've been like thinking of what game I want to do in particular, and I think I kind of got an idea of a game that would make a good review. But like I said, when I want to do it sort of where like I did Death Trap Dungeon, where I actually show y'all the entire game. You know, I don't want to pick a game that I'm not gonna be able to beat, like this, for instance. Or I don't want to pick a game that's gonna be too easy for me to beat as well. Like I want to pick a really challenging game. And it seems like whenever I look for games like that, they always end up being on the PlayStation 1. It's something about those PlayStation 1 games that I don't know, man. Those were like the best kind of games. It's like that they always end up being on the PlayStation 1. I'm thinking about reviewing those PlayStation 1 games that I don't know. Those were like the best kind of games. I'm thinking about reviewing this game called Pandemonium on PlayStation. It was like a platformer. I'm thinking about reviewing I'm thinking about reviewing this game called Pandemonium on PlayStation. It's like a platform. Oh shit. Some grenades. Yeah. Ah, damn, already? All right, one more time, and I'm probably gonna get ready to end it. But I will be probably back on tomorrow, thinking about maybe showing more Fantasy Star, or maybe showing y'all something else. Cause like I said, I got a lot of games that I could be playing. But we definitely will continue tomorrow, for sure. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 4th of July. It's supposed to be a holiday, so maybe if you guys, not too full and not too drunk, you could join the Scorpio&Sebek live stream, and we'll be able to rock it out as usual. So, not too full and not too drunk. Join the Scorpio&Sebek live stream, and we'll be able to rock it out as usual. Why do you have to keep starting over? Why you can't at least get a checkpoint? What shit is that? Why do you have to keep starting over? Why you can't at least get a checkpoint? Fuck this shit. Yeah, but and it's like it's showing some bullshit on YouTube. Yeah, but yeah, I'll probably go get back on tomorrow. Yeah, y'all of this shit can't really control that. I am human. So, but yeah, we probably gonna get back on tomorrow. I might show a little bit more Fantasy Star, and yeah. So check y'all out tomorrow, and peace. So, but yeah, we probably gonna get back on tomorrow. I might show a little bit more Fantasy Star.